That's incredible how the crickets already come through the mic. Say hello to the Spanish crickets. Hello crickets, how are you doing? Well, hello everyone. Let's switch screen here, shall we? Hello! Greetings, friends. Got so many streams. What are we doing today? I forgot already. Is that the third one this week? I don't even know. Anyway, cricket, shut up. Hey Mark. Hey everyone. I think I might be faster doing that. Okay, let me try to close the door. Maybe that helps a little in getting the cricket quieter a little. So I think that helped a little, but that means I'm now sweating my ass off in here. How do I hear Spanish crickets but not my local ones? Night crickets, yeah, bye-bye crickets, knickets. Night. Anyway, so today is a beautiful Friday. I hope you all had a great week, productive or not, or at least were able to enjoy yourself. Switch. There we go. So we are going to take a look at Mr. Stefano Maccarellis' latest brainchild. I drink only one bottle of Corona. I need about 7. Well, we will see. Hey Jasper, good evening. Yes, so Stefano has done it again. Creator of our well-beloved Ethera series and producer of Clara and the Ethera series with Clara's vocals and also the synth parts that are part of Ethera. He did a thing called 0G Elements. And yeah, let me also give you a link to that in the chat. It's also linked in the video description below. In case you don't know, we are doing these streams. Sometimes the developers are nice to us and offer a free giveaway copy. So same thing today. So if you cannot afford this ridiculously low price, it's 66.78 euros intro price. You will soon realize why I say ridiculously low. When we take a closer look into what's inside. But anyway, it is what it is. It's that the pricing, I mean, Stefano has always been known for having very customer-friendly pricing with his libraries. But anyway, so if you don't want to spend this money, all you got to do is jump over to Facebook and leave a comment underneath this Facebook post that I will leave here in the chat. If you don't have Facebook, I'm sorry, you're missing out. And that's about it. At the end of the stream, we are going to use our trusty comment picker to choose a random winner. Right now, we are looking at 17 comments already. Good. So before we dive in, shameless plug on my end as well. If you haven't heard about it, I do have a production music course going on, and the pricing is going up midnight PST tonight. So if you want to jump on the course, now would be the best time if you haven't already. We have more than 100 students already, a great ever-growing Discord area where we chat and keep stuff going. I will also collect feedback and keep building the course even after it goes to full price, so there will be content added continuously based on the feedback and what you guys are asking for and what you want to see and what you want to know. So this is an ongoing venture, so to say, and lifetime access you can get over here You have 10 more hours to get this at intro price. We'll go full price tonight. Back to what we are doing today. So, Zero-G Elements, the mastermind behind that is Stefano Maccarellis, our favorite Italian contact designer, and as I said, maker of the Clara vocal libraries. So what is it? Let's quickly check the description from the creator of the award-winning Ethera series, Stefano Maccarellis. Zero-G Elements is an all-new, stupendously large and powerful contact instrument, a unique new tool for creating contemporary soundtracks, cinematic music, underscoring, and sound design. All the samples included in Elements were created by recording organic sources, acoustic instruments, and particular environments. Providing you with 3 powerful layers, Elements is a unique wavetable hybrid synth. It's a huge waveform of over 23 gigabytes and comes with an incredible array of useful sounds specifically developed for sound designers and soundtrack composers, etc., etc. And if I were to look into all the different sounds that the library comes with, as we usually do in the beginning of the stream, we would be sitting here by tomorrow still. And Stefano himself did an awesome stream 2 days ago. You can find it on YouTube, where he goes way more into detail of what all the capabilities of the synth itself are. So we may cut that a little shorter today and try to look at it from a composer's perspective and try to work with the library and write something with it, right? But nevertheless, let's check it out. What is inside? Empty project here, nothing loaded. Let's add a new contact instance just to have no processing going on whatsoever, as usual. So what you are going to hear is coming straight out of the box. And Elements, where is it? Where is it? Zero-G Elements. It's actually just 3 instrument presets, but wait, there's more. So you have a complete snapshot presets folder with installation instructions in case anyone still doesn't know how to install contact snapshots. But I will show you in case you don't know how to do that. Let's load that. This is the interface and what it looks like. In case you don't know how to install contact presets, you click on the wrench icon, instrument options, and then you click on snapshot. If you click on show the first time, it will tell you that the folder does not exist and if you want it to be created, which you obviously answer with yes. So, and when you answer yes, then you have this little Elements folder, which is empty. And then you just go to your download folder where you downloaded Elements and you grab the snapshot presets that you can find under data. So I took these 2, Elements and Elements Lite, went back to the folder from contact. It might be even easier when you just do 2 different windows. And then you just paste it under user contact. And as soon as you have done that, it will magically appear in the drop-down list here. So this is nothing but a reference to the files that you just copied to the snapshot folder. With that out of the way, and there's an explanation video in the download as well in case you didn't follow along that. So we have the first sound doesn't, well, no, I loaded something. I didn't want to do that. Initial patch. So initial patch doesn't sound at all. Hey Remco, nice to see you. Mark, what if anyone doesn't have a Ethera Gold 2.5 yet until October 15th, it is 35% off, plus 20% off if you have any other Ethera libraries. Yeah, as I mentioned before, hey Stefano, we have the developer himself in the chat as well. So everyone give a big whoop whoop to Stefano. Great to have you around. Where was I? Right. The initial patch doesn't sound at all, which is, well, it is what it is. And here we have the categories. Let's just, again, I'm not going through every single sound, but we have bass, cello raw, cello processed, keys, sequences, synth, and you just can see on the right side how everything pops up, how much of everything is in there. Synth, classic guitar, electric guitar, percussion, mallets, soundscapes, winds, pads and textures, vox, sound design, reverse, organic, pulsing, distorted reality, panning, and experimental. Holy macaroni. That is quite a lot of content to sift through. It's kind of like, I even feel bad to say, small brother of Omnisphere, given the content. So there's a little bit of everything. When I get these type of instruments, I usually start with the keys because that's where I feel most at home. So let's check out the old felt piano. By the way, the CPU usage that you can see there has nothing to do with the library. Well, not at all. In parts, yes, but it's also due to the streaming. So keep that in mind. It's not that the library completely wrecks your CPU. But in case you're struggling with your system with the patches that Elements comes with, there's also a light version that just misses some of the sound controls. I watched it in his stream yesterday. Just don't know where to find it right now. So there is some of the filters not available in the light patch. For the sake of keeping it consistent with a CPU struggle here with streaming at the same time, I'm using the light version. The sound should not be any different to the other version. So let's do that again. One thing I have to apologize. I think that, no, not this. That should not be there. Let's close that. Coming soon. What I want to do is I actually want to move this library to a different location. I think I have it not on my best SSD drive. So what I want to do is I want to grab the full folder and quickly copy it to an NVMe drive to have a little bit of better access to an NVMe. Okay, let's take this one. 0G, let's put it here. That may take a quick little moment. 23 gigabytes, even in times of SSD. So, meanwhile, we can still check it out. But Elements Lite doesn't have spectral and order. It's a different engine. Okay, yeah, these two filters are missing there. But we can still sort through and check some of the other patches. We have a piano vintage radio. Yeah, I can hear pops too. You can see it in here. So I think it's a problem of the disk. So let's quickly just wait for a few seconds till till this has copied over and I can load it from a different disk, which might be a tad faster than the one I have here. Also, let me just check if I have anything else going on that is driving the system nuts in terms of effects or anything. But I don't think that I have anything going on here. Let me quickly check that. Nothing. And I need the master folder. Master group, I mean. Also nothing. There's really nothing. Okay, we are copied. So we can go back. Starting to sweat here. Need some air. Maybe we just accept the cicadas in our lives, right? That's the way to do it. Okay, now we copy that over here. Let's try this. And see if the disk performance is a little better on this one. Keys, old felt piano. Well, might be a good idea to actually use the okay, fuck it. I hate you. Well, not Stefano, not the library, but sometimes I hate Cubase, especially when I'm streaming. So, Studio One it is. Which contact version? I have to check. So let's quickly do a new song. Empty. Instruments. Contact. Okay, then we start with a complete empty slate. Unfortunately, the interface is a little smaller in Studio One. I apologize for that, but it is what it is. And I am on 6.61. So it's the absolute latest version, I think. And I don't have Wi-Fi activated on this system. So this is completely hanging on the... What's it called? On LAN. LAN. Okay, so let's try that again, see if that behaves better. I still go with the light version. So again, sorry for the smaller display, it is just what it is. What? Why you no sound? What the hell? I/O setup. Outputs. Everything is where it should be. Oh, I may load a sound, right? Still getting CPU spikes. That's strange. I still strongly believe that it has to do with the streaming at the same time. It's a little better now, but yeah, let's keep just going. Worst case scenario, I just offload it into the Pro. So we had the vintage radio. Let's try piano ethereal. with me. Just need to get my hearing adjusted. There we go. You don't hear that. NAP is enabled, but absolutely right. Yeah, with just one plugin, NAP doesn't really help. But it doesn't really matter because there is other patches where it absolutely works. Very cool sounds there. Let's jump through a little bit. We have bass sequences. Absolutely, thanks for asking, 7 Tears. My ear is absolutely fine again. So legato pretty much means that you can change the sequence in between, and it will not restart the sequence, but keep going with a new note wherever you go. Nothing on the mod wheel here. So since that now seems to work, I'm gonna switch back to Cubase. Sorry for that, because I don't want to have you staring at a ridiculously low resolution interface. That is no bueno. That is not nice. And I'm inviting the crickets back in because I'm sweating my ass off here. I think they're sleeping now anyway. So, you know what? Let's just start with an empty project. That will also help with the CPU load. Oh, yes, okay. Projects, CTO, hands-on. I started to actually create a folder for everything we do on stream, so I can assess it later if I need to. Elements. Select folder. Is that a Saur desk? No, that is an IKEA local woodshop hybrid, because I just got the tabletop 2 days ago, 3 days ago, and it's solid wood tabletop on IKEA desk stands. Sorry, tabletop, I didn't get you better feet. But it works, and I actually like it. I have a little more space now, because before I had these €9 IKEA tabletops made of paper, I think. They were not really sturdy, so these ones are way better. And I need something to drink. So, everyone, let's hope this is going to be a nice evening. Cheers, and let's get cracking. One last thing for you guys and girls who have turned in later. Check the link. You will know why. So let's keep going. Elements light. And I'm only using the light versions for the sake of keeping my CPU a little bit in. We can, of course, have a quick look at the interface just to know our way around. So the basic principle behind it is you have 3 different layers. Each layer can hold all these different sounds, which are derived from the sound sources for the library. It's quite a lot, I tell you. And then you have per layer level and pan control. You can set the key range. You can stretch samples, order and spectral are disabled here, as I mentioned before. This little icon here brings up the controls for the individual layers. So kind of like that. And attack, decay, sustain, release. Same as here. Attack, offset, decay, sustain, not release. You have LFOs. Which, if you want to know more about, you have to check out Stefano's stream. He goes into much detail on what the LFOs are doing and what you can do with them, and it's awesome. I personally am more of a preset whore, so I just skip through. Okay, since Stefano is here, I need to do him the favor and at least check it out quickly with a order and spectral that is not available in the light version. Let's take a cello raw sample, for example. So the spectral and order. It's a little bit like a comb filter. Seven Klang, good point. I will link Stefano's stream in the video description below after the stream. Thanks for pointing that out. That might be very useful. Hey Potro, nice to see you as well. So, but Stefano, bear with me. I keep going with the light version here just to check some patches, and then I actually want to go into writing a little bit with it. So we just, there's more bass, of course, pulses, that is not... Oh. I like that sound. Anyway, so triplet bass and also single sounds. That's a very deep bass. I can tell that. That one doesn't sound at all. Nope. No sound out of this bad boy. Why was that one silent? I don't know. Well, Yes, I really want to sketch something with this library today, so I don't want to spend too much time going through all the sounds. That would just take too long. Let's check some of the cello patches. Ah, okay. This is also legato, so you have this this arc, and you can change the notes within the arc. That's why I was just wondering why the next chord didn't play, but it was the end of the arc. So you can really do like. Ah, okay. I'm on the light version. But no, what? Friggin' hell, let's go back to the normal version here. Cello raw. So that sounds nice. PFP, 83 BPM, no legato. Let's check that at 83. So the cool thing is it's tempo synced. You can stretch that, but since it's recorded at 83, let's do 80. More interested in the sustained sounds there, so let's check what this is. By the way, this is raw, so it's the raw recordings, and sorry for that. Let's check the sustain. Very nice sound there. Let's check cello raw. We have cello pattern, cello fifth. Fifth is always good. This all seems to be tempo synced. That sounds really, really good. I like it. We have fourth staccatos. I like the sound. Best range is from 83 to 100, so let's do 100, just for the sake of trying it out. I love the fact that they not run in fourth, but when you do like eighth notes, that you get this alternate. Pretty much you could do triplets as well. Very nice grit there. I like it. We have I love these over-the-top bitey libraries. Very cool. You can create nice textures with that in the background. Boah! Dice bellissimo. Mucho gusto. I'll put some distortion on that and you're good to go. Have we? There we have. Gain, tape. No, not tape. Let's do a screamer. Put the gain down a little bit. Volume, lo-fi. Like it a lot. It sounds extremely organic. I mean, the whole preface of the library is to have organic recordings as a basis for a hybrid wavetable synth. But just the recordings alone sound gorgeous. Is that intentional? I mean, I'm not a cello player, so I don't really know, but is that B2, B3? Does that has to sound like that? Does that have to sound? Let's consider that natural grit. I can immediately hear like this, what would you call it? Nordic crime serious score type of thing. Bring the attack up, bring the release down, and slam some black hole on it. Like that. I love the grid of this. Very nice sound. Cool. The release was a little longer, I guess. I like it. Let's turn that off. Other set of harmonics. 1 and 2 combined. Have to admit that's not my favorite sound, but I mean, in a library with approximately 7,853 different presets, it will automatically happen that 1 or 2 sounds maybe not up your alley, but that's totally fine. Yeah, it's not a cello library. This is just a part of it. So let's, but to not have the feeling overtake that this is just a cello library, let's go on with cello processed. This is fucking beautiful. Some flute in there. Unless you play bad chords, then it doesn't work. So I mean, we get the gist of it. It's like cello combined with various sound sources, which all sound beautiful. Oh! I think for these patches, this is what this input quantize button is aimed for. So when you play that, yeah, so that way you kind of can play and stay in time. I think I have found the first patch to get a cue started. What do you think? That sounds rad. Okay, let's start in C minor. 2, 3, 4. Okay, just a quick idea there. Lay that down. Lay that down, Sally. That was my bad. Okay, we take that as a basis. And we have mod wheel control, which is even better because then we can start a little softer on the mod wheel and bring that in gradually. So start a little bit softer. Oh. Chicken. Male chicken. That sounds rather lovely. We have a cue. Started. Let's take that down a little bit. Let's name that cello rhythm. The strings are green. Always keep that in mind. That's non-debatable. So what else do we put on top of that? Again, the male chicken is crying in the night. We have that already. Let's use something else. Keys, let's try some of the sequences. What do we have here? I mean, with these patches, I feel like we're like firing everything at once. Interesting sound there. You have to admit that these controls are pretty insane. That's rad. That's really, really rad. Cool. Let's try to find something that works for this little sequence we have there on top. Are these fades MIDI learned too? That is a good question. Right click and is already assigned, but I can relearn, I guess. Oh, there's a little bit of a lag when I MIDI learn these, and they seem to require quite a bit of backend processing. So they're not fully responsive in real time. I think it's just because of the effect chain that sits behind it. Very, very cool. Stefano, one quick question. Is there a general simple filter integrated as well? So if I don't want to go with a big spectral stuff, what I'm missing is a simple low-cut filter. Yes, there is. Okay, now tell me where. Sound control, maybe. Band pass, low pass. Ha! No, but that's LFO. I don't want an LFO. Page 8 is clear. Modulator, compressor, distortion, EQ, reverb, delay, amplification. Homepage. Okay. Stretch, order, spectral, attack, decay, sustain, release. Low frequency, low effects, LFO, amount, offset, shape. I'm not seeing a filter here. Layer 1, layer 2, layer effects. Layer 1, layer 2, layer 1 effects. Could you just fucking write next to it that's a low pass filter? Sorry. How the hell should I know that? What did I do? I turned a filter that kind of muted everything. Okay. Okay. Let's search for something. Nope. I feel like working with Omnisphere. Nope. Nope. Oh! Okay, let's try this. The machine is not running out of time, I'm just playing shitty. So when I quantize that, it should be in time. Synth obviously is always purple. Also non-debatable. Let's call that synth pulse. Not puke. Morin. Pulse, thank you. I don't know if we keep the C# going for so long. Maybe it's a little bit boring without any change, but let's see what else we can come up with. I just duplicated the layer. Likely I want to try some of the percussion section. So what we're going to do is go into the percussion section. By the way, let's switch the keyboard view here. How much? Can we dirty that up a little? No, Lofi. What? So maybe Screamer is better. Let's filter the lows a little bit. By the way, there we have another cutoff that I didn't see before. How the hell do I know which MIDI automation is available? Okay, here CC7 is not assigned, CC11 is not assigned, CC1 is not assigned. Okay, then let's do CC1 on the cutoff. Just a little bit of, I don't want to go full epic percussion right from the get-go. Just something that is a little bit clicky, dirty. Percussion is always orange. That's not up for debate. So it's just something that sits below, trying to create a little bit of interest. Nothing too busy and also not too in your face. I think we could chop that up a little more. Let's see, try something here. That's too busy. I like that. Just a little more clicky. Let's see how that works in context. And last but not least, let's put in a sound theory. Sound toys. Sound toys. Either tremolator or Penman. I think Penman might be better. I'm just creating a little bit of left-right panning movement. Not fully going back and forth. We do rhythm steps, quarter note. Actually, let's do half note. And smooth transition. Let's see. Okay, that sounds nice. That's, oh, by the way, let's save that. Elements, and just a friendly reminder, in case you want to grab this nice little library for free, all you gotta do is leave a comment below on the Facebook post I just posted in the chat. Perk Pulse, duplicate this. Come on, you can take that long to duplicate something. Get rid of the inserts, we don't need them here, and check out some other presets. Tambourine. Nope. What? We have clapping in here. I'm not really sure why I like that so much. Well, maybe not for the track we're working on right now. Try the Perk single note. But I have to admit, I mean, I love Stefano's work and I love the libraries and the sounds. But why is a single percussion patch that I load up and play a few single notes bring my CPU into the red? So that is something that I don't really understand. I mean, I understand the sentiment that it's a synth and there's a big engine behind it and everything. But for a friggin' percussion patch, that should not happen. So this is something that, I mean, I'm just working my way through it, so not really sure. And I don't consider my system that bad. Definitely nice to have a beatbox kit in there. I love that. Why is that so hidden? Is that tempo synced as well? So if we go down, yeah, it's tempo synced. Great. That's awesome. Okay, let's use that for the second part. I don't know why. Vocals, by the way, are always red. No discussion about that. Vox rhythm. Oh, thank you. Vox rhythm. So let's just find the... Okay, let's start with these four. Okay, these are what we're gonna go with. Let's try that. Okay. So this one was the same. That one didn't work. What? Awesome. So let's try these. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna compress the out of them and put them a little down. No, not sense, or idiot. Mixer rack. Hard to say if it's elements playing or me singing. F you. By the way, refuel. And the good old Mr. Slate has put that nice little new custom opto into the arsenal, which has a nice Vox parallel squash preset. I mean, just listen to that difference with and without. Even bring the mix a little up, squash it a little more. Versus. I mean, Obviously, louder sounds better, but it also just it squashes so nicely. Back to everything. And also, let's put a little bit of room information onto this. That's how a interface should behave on 4K, right? So just like this. Why are so many interfaces still behind when it comes to 4K? Let's use what do we use? Stereo plate for the vocals. No, actually, I just want to have a room, something that puts a little nice room around these guys. Room. Let's put them in a music club. That sounds rather lovely. Not the room, but the sample. So different room, music club sounds bad. Okay, drum room, small wood room. Let's try that. So just turn them down a little more because I don't want to have them that much up front. They are just a background layer, you know? All right, so we need to fill that up a little more. So let's duplicate the synth pulse here. Just don't know what we're gonna do here, but let's check the list. What do we have? We have vocal, let's pad and textures. Simple pad. Simple pad is always nice. That reminds me a lot of the stuff in Solstice. It's very similar in terms of sound aesthetics. But Solstice costs like 10 times. I mean, Stefano, just to give you some slack, I will try the same thing when the stream is over and run that and see how the CPU behaves when there's not the streaming running at the same time. So hopefully that will solve some of the issue here. But again, just playing a simple pad patch here with 4 notes. I mean, now it's fine. Just a second ago, it actually sounds gorgeous, by the way. The pad sounds absolutely beautiful. Stunning. So let's put that on top of the... this pad is beautiful. Bellissimo. See? By the way, what does the overall performance say? I need a faster PC, yes. Bernie, absolutely. You're freaking right. My system already is 3 years old, so I need a new one for sure. I want to find something else percussive here. By the way, that is pad. We need something more percussive. Damn, I need to... How do I tell that my wife that I need a new PC? Oh, got it. It's like a construction kit. Why do I like that so much? Let's see. Okay, I don't like it so much. By the way, is the tracking... Ah, Threadripper. That's a story in and of itself. That's like scorched earth for me. I still have my Threadripper 1950 sitting in my slave. When I went Threadripper, it was a total disaster. Didn't work at all. So I kind of told me never to go back, but that was like 3-4 years ago. And I think I gotta give them some slack. They may have upped their game with a new... What is the 3950, the latest one? Jazz dude, I'm not signing on that. I have seen a lot of Windows systems that are very, very well capable of real-time performance. It's just, there's so much, it's so much in the detail. I don't even have Windows 11 yet. I like that one. It's pretty cool. Let's try this one. Talking about the CPU performance, huh? Okay, let's just take this loop. We all love working with loops, don't we? So convenient. 2 keys done. I just feel that we can do a little dirty on this one. Decapitate it. Come on, pace. There we go. So, why is decapitator so small? All right, so that last section, we can repeat that. Synth pad has like a blue note in there that well, not a blue note. It's just, it did cut the note here, which I did not intend to do. Actually, that one can ring through, as can the other one. Like this. So. To be honest, I will really give latency monitor a go and check if anything in my system due to the latest updates or something has messed stuff up. Maybe I'm also just due to a complete reinstall, which I've actually did not so long ago, so I don't want to do that again, but might be worth checking out. And then again, I could also offload just the whole stuff into VE Pro, and then I wouldn't worry about it. I mean, right now it's running fine, you know. Or not. I think it's just because I saved. It's the moment where the cut appears here. So something is... Oh, okay, I got it. That's no bueno. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, what else do we have? Let's check some other patches that we haven't looked into yet. And obviously on this one, we are likely not going to need decapitator. So get that off. It's really like the cicadas are only talking when I talk. That's very interesting. Chip. Assholes. Let's check some of the mallet sounds. Well. Great for horror scoring. I'm not really sure what is going on. Maybe it's really my system. But then again, I don't have this problem with other libraries, so... I don't buy the... It's only my system problem. Wow, that's a totally idea starter just from a few of these sounds. Stefano, of course, because the other libraries have an engine that is a toy. I have to give you some slack. There are other libraries that have the same problem on my system. So if I take, for example, Elysium from... who is it? Elysian. Has the same issue at times with some of these patches. Let's... pretty much everything that is running... like pulses and stuff like that, oftentimes run into these issues. It's running fine, maybe others. Just try to remember which one. Well, definitely some of the newer Heaviosity ones. I know that these are insanely busy on CPU. But then again, it's these scripting heavy libraries that take a bunch of system power, like the Mosaic tape. This one drives my CPU nuts. Yeah, time mode and time stretching are the most demanding factors on stuff like this. But I mean, anyway, you get the idea. So yeah, scripting heavy libraries are the ones that take some I'm not even want to get started with Native Instruments' own library, like Straylight and Farlight. Do you want to see what they do to my CPU? It's kind of not funny anymore. But I mean, this is like spectral analysis and everything going on at the same time. Let's stop the comparison there. I could also just use the light elements, by the way. What CPU? I have an Intel i9 9900K. System about. So these are my current system specs. Windows 10 Pro 21H1. Yeah, I just updated in June. And you can see. It's not a bad system per se. I mean, it's 3 years old meanwhile. Honestly. So, but it stings just to think about the fact that I might need a new system. Let's go back here to some of the other stuff. The melodies were great, by the way. Let's check some of the soundscapes. I have the core management completely disabled for Contact because that tended to work best, to be honest. So when I look into the Contact settings, yeah, multiprocessor support is off and is completely handled by Cubase. That seemed to have worked best for me. Just trying to read along with the chat here. I love these pads and soundscapes. Man. I purge my samples? No. Not if I don't need to. I just remembered what the other libraries were that brought my system to its knees, especially the session guitarist from Native. But I know that is because of all the amp simulation processing going on at the same time. Some of the patches in Session Guitarist just straight bring my CPU to the red and make it die. But it's just, there's just so much freaking stuff going on. So I understand where that's coming from. And again, I mean, I work on this system every day and never run into issues. Again, I want to compare that stuff to when I don't have OBS and all the camera stuff running. You mean the single core? I mean, I could try it. I could set Contact to multi-core and maybe that's the issue here. By the way, I'm on 42 kilobytes, but that should not be an issue. So what I'm going to do, let me switch the multiprocessor setup to I am at 512. I am at 512 buffer size. Before I say something wrong, let me check that. But I think. Yeah, I am on 512. And I mean, I never had any issues with my 512 settings. The Straylight on my Pentium went as well as you might expect. Yeah, know what? I mean, fuck it. What do we have to lose? Let's quickly turn on the 16 cores. Yeah, of course, can lead to audio problems. Do you want to switch? Yes, I want to. Okay, close, save. Let me reload Cubase quickly and see if that makes any difference. Let's see. I mean, maybe I fucked up my settings here. And I have to admit that in the past couple of months, I have rarely used a lot of contact instances within Cubase because I have usually I put my stuff into a local VE Pro when I'm running Yuhi, Repro, and Diva and all that stuff that takes just a lot of energy from the CPU. I usually put that into still on the same system, but in VE Pro, so Cubase doesn't cuff into its elbow on that. So yeah, let's see if the multi. I'm actually interested in that as well. So that is a good test. I want to see if that makes a difference when I switch it to multi-core performance. Now we can also check the CPU performance. Just wondering how I can get that into the window. But then again, I also have a shitload of USB devices and drives, etc. So that may hinder the performance a little bit as well. I wonder why it's taking longer to load now. Maybe because of the contact settings, but there we go. So let's bring this down and see how it behaves when we play the same thing back. Holy! It was the CPU settings. Let me do the stress test. The stress test was the freaking simple piano. So let's see how the piano behaves now. It definitely was. I know what? The funny thing is, I changed the whole core setting a while ago with, I think, Contact 6.5.6 or something like that. And my system ran better after that. I pretty much think that with the latest Contact updates, especially now that Contact is VST3, it absolutely makes more sense to bring it back to the multi-core setting. So it makes a lot of sense. And I changed the core setting to turn that off before the VST3 version of Contact. So, well, that means we can keep on working, right? I like this a lot. That looks way more friendly. Just for that alone, the stream was very, very, in German we would say, hat sich gelohnt. That was very rewarding. Yeah, at least thank God I don't need to convince my wife that I need a new PC. Oh, that would have went nicely. Let's check some of the wins. We haven't looked at these. We need to turn that down. This is like Titanic closing in on the iceberg. Beautiful. I didn't know that the tune setting of Contact does not change when you change a preset. Learn something new right now. Is there a mellotron behind it? It sounds like a little bit that old Beatles sound. Anyway, hybrid flute. Sorry, can't beat the real thing. I don't really like the attack tone on this one. I mean, when I hear these sounds, I always imagine like Vikings in the middle of a field on a free open air loo, leaving their business out there. Don't know why. Viking farts. Sampled Viking farts. There is like, we haven't even touched the guitars yet. Let's check what the guitars do. want to add something like that to that second half of the track that we have. Yeah, let's just add a... Oh, what key were we in? I forgot it. It was C sharp. Yeah, C sharp, then to A to F sharp. Why is that mistuned? I'm pressing a C sharp, but it is not a C sharp. I need to press an E flat. Wait. What? Okay, so C sharp. Correct. Going to guitars. Now it's fine. Don't like the sound there. I want to control the delay intensity with my mod wheel. Is that possible? Go to delay, mix, learn, mod wheel. Yay, that's possible. Okay, let's record this guitar. Why do I like that a lot? Guitars are turquoise always. No discussion about that. Electric guitar. I think we need to fade that down a little bit. Yeah, was way too much low end. That loop sounds like it's tuned one to high. No, it's actually 5. Yeah, now it's in the key of the track. Okay, we have the guitar. Let's duplicate again. what we need is some bass. We need bass. Bass, please. Can we have some bass? Sequence, arp, click, kick. Bass number 13. So let's take the short clicky one, and actually that's a good idea to jump into the arpeggiator, which we haven't looked at yet. Enable. We want to have 8th notes. We have different... We can load arpeggiator presets, okay? Understood. Maybe we can now even use some of the filter functions. That doesn't make sense. Maybe some of the bass. We have been tweaking that so long. Let's take a sequence. The question is, if we have a sequence like that, Stefano, you are to the rescue. Can we like halftime that? I mean, we'll stretch, I guess. That sounds like. Why doesn't it really... it's half. Okay, yeah, it feels like half. Why don't you write down half? So that's when I take this knob. I mean, why do I have 15, 19? Why do I have these values? Instead of giving me... I mean, I understand this is normal. So why not just write half there? Yeah, I understand it's free, no musical time, but in this case it is musical time because it's exactly half. Or is it not exactly? It feels like maybe it's missing a little button here, like free or synced. So that you sync it to the DAW. Yeah, it's not really half. So let's keep it at 16th. Bass, by the way, is always dark purple. No discussion about that. Yeah, now it's at least synced. Would be good to have a dedicated halftime option on these sounds to make it a little more accessible. It sounds good. I mean, I don't know, but I'm pretty sure. Do we have some hits hidden in the library as well? Hits and rises and sound effects? Let's check. I can feel a hit coming in there. Pulsing hard. Sound design. Sci-fi rising, sound design toolkit 1. Swoosh and hit. Well, who would have thunk? Check sound design. That's what I'm doing right now. Yeah, toolkit. I was thinking that sci-fi toolkit or sound design toolkit. Sound design toolkit. Not really what I have in mind. I don't know, maybe it's the volume, but these feel a little tame. That's definitely a nice riser. Okay, let's put that in the end. Yes, these are cicadas in the back of my voice. And I have manually put them into my system to make this stream non-copyable. So it's like a watermark. We have cicadas in the stream, you know where it's coming from, right? There was an audio platform where you could test sound libraries a while ago. I have forgotten how it actually sounds, but they had chirping birds on top of the sounds, so you couldn't use them. Okay, nearly there. Is that thing synced? Well, nearly. And sound effects, by the way, are always dark blue, which I don't have. Why do I... Where are my freaking colors? Why is my color scheme not here? I usually have double the amount of colors. Anyway. So then we change that to... Oh God. That looks bad. That sounds rather lovely. Safe. Guys, you... Girls obviously don't want to discriminate anyone here, but I'm actually really thankful that we did this whole shebang with checking out the multi-core thing in Contact, because this is actually good news to see that it's working rather well instead of not. The chat is extremely delayed. Well, maybe check the play position of the video. I don't know. I can check it myself. Wait. So the chat... Because your comment right now made sense exactly that moment, and I see it on screen right now. So I don't think that there's any crazy delay here on the on-screen chat window. At least not on my end. But I feel this is a nice little cue starter, and I mean, I could go on and on and on. There's just so much friggin' content in this library that we haven't even scratched the surface yet of what's in there. And if you think about the fact that this whole thing is available for 60 euros, this is crazy. I don't know how Stefano comes up with this pricing, but I wonder how he is able to survive on that rate with that amount of work that goes into these type of libraries. It's insane, because it's also insanely good. I feel it's way, way too cheap. Sorry to say that. It should cost more, given what's inside. But I do not make the prices, so I can't really have anything to complain about that. I got it for free anyway, thanks Stefano. And this one will definitely find its use case in my tool set. Some stuff that we haven't touched yet. Since texture we used one, let's check glass pad, maybe. We had the pads already. What is the pulsing stuff? Pulsing heart. Maybe we should have used that for a bass. That is killing my subs. Sorry for that, that was a little loud. Nice. I don't know what this is controlling, but it is controlling something. What do I do here? Oh, that's the delay mix. It's still... Oh, yeah, it does not change the stuff that I do on my own. Understood. Yes, so, again, I could go on and on and on and on. Organic, what do we have here? We have Perk violin. Let's check that quickly. Interesting sounds. Also stuff that you don't hear anywhere else. Honestly, I think you really need to spend some time first getting to know the actual sound sources before you actually dive into the actual settings and manipulating them. Just knowing the basics of what is included is incredible. I mean, obviously panning does what the name implies. Distorted reality, that reminds me of that old Spectrasonics disc set. Oh god, that has been a long while ago. Очень классный обзор, большое спасибо за это video. I think what he says is that he likes the video very much. Awesome. My Russian is a bit rusty. That works really nice with pitch bend. Thanks, Polygraph, for clarifying that. That works great with pitch bend. И вас хороший русский язык. Russian language, хорошо is good, is and good Russian language. No. The only thing that I kept in my mind from school, which they like smashed into our brains, was dostoprimitschadenost, which kind of translates to something like sightseeing, I guess, if I remember that correctly. But yeah, at least I'm able to read Cyrillic, even if I don't understand it. You should have had that orb in orange. Then it would be like a get-along library with Dune. Lots of sounds that remind me of the Dune soundtrack, which is good in a very good way. So What can I say? It's incredible what you've done here. We have vocal stuff in there. I mean, don't expect Clara from this. I don't think that you have sampled Clara for this library, right? But maybe you did. Okay, Alexander, I'm sorry. At this point, they're leaving me. Maybe switch to English if you can, or use Google Translate or something. It just helps for the rest of the chat quite significantly. Although I have to admit, it doesn't sound like Clara. Which is a testament to her vocal range and... Okay, that sounds like her. Gandalf. I mean, Gandalf is very old, so we can apologize technical mistakes like these. Yeah. It will make sense that there was no chat delay. 7 Klang. 7 Klang. Thanks so much for tuning in. Clara has 20 voxes inside. That sounds like a psychological evaluation. Gone wrong. Sorry, Stefano. I owe you. We all know and love Clara. Well, you the most, obviously, but... Tick. Great for horror scoring. No. What do I do? On my streams, it's always very atmospheric. Thanks, I feel so too. It's very cozy in here. It's just like a little family checking out new gear that we can slam our hard-earned money on. So, I mean, we all know the vocal stuff, right? So let's check some of the stuff that we haven't heard yet. Classical guitar, let's check out this. And what I want to do is reload the patch in case I messed anything up beforehand. So let's load this again. And check the classical guitar. What does that sound like? It's a classical bass guitar, isn't it? As I said, with 7,833 patches, there may be some patches here and there that are not up your alley. I don't really like the sound of the classic guitar, but that's totally fine, because you don't have to get everything right with that amount of sound. And what I maybe don't like, the next one is exactly the sound that I've been looking for, so... Yeah, again, not really a big fan of that classic guitar sound. Let's check the bow guitar. That I love. Gandalf, no, the 7,873 patches are just a made-up number, but I think it's still in the beginning of the stream, I went through this. It's still an insane amount of patches. And then you can, in any kind of way, combine them with these different layers. And if you feel the guitar organic stuff is not enough, then just slam a texture behind it. So I think 7,000 patches is not even enough. Thank you very much, Alexandra. I appreciate that highly. Sounds very dirty. I like it. I don't know what he smoked when he did that patch. Oh, he's still in the chat, sorry. But it's fun. Additional guitar percussion. Then we have guitar cluster. Is that an arpeggiator? No. I like the fact that a lot of the patches are rhythm based. It's, again, I could go on hours and hours. I want to check the mallet ones more that we had before, because that one sounded so gorgeous. Was it the hybrid? It's amazing. Oh, that sounded bad. Stefano, what can I say? I can only congratulate onto this new little beauty. Let's take a quick listen again. What do we do? What do we do? I mean, it's just a sketch, but gets you right in the mood to get writing. Add some orchestra patches around it. So I like it a lot. And again, it's 60 euros intro price. You cannot go wrong with that. And especially now that you know how the technical side of things needs to be fixed. So activate your multi-processor support in Contact, especially with the latest version in Contact 3. If you didn't if you want to buy it, go there. And last chance for the giveaway. So leave your comment below. And then you can win this thing if you don't want to spend $60 on it. And that is happening in a little bit. I just want to pull once more the shameless plug, my production music course, where I go over various genres of production music and production music in general, how it's done and how you can get in touch with libraries and how you can get your music out there to be synced to TV. I mean, there's no guarantee, obviously, but there's some things that you might want to follow to get your stuff out there. And the enterprise is ending tonight, midnight, Pacific Standard Time. So it's 8 hours more to go. After that, the course will go to full price, and I don't know when there will be another sale, if there's anytime soon. So if you want to jump on it, now might be the best time. I still keep updating the course. We have a great Discord area for the students where we where I kind of get feedback on what is needed, what other content I could put into the course. So it's like a little bit of a back and forth. So if that's something for you, check it out. We do have a 7-day money-back guarantee. So if you're not happy with what's inside, you can always just jump off. Obviously, I suggest not to run through the whole course and then say it's shit. So maybe give it a good look into, and if halfway through you decide that's not my thing, well, then just get it back, you know? No questions asked. But Enterprise, again, only 8 more hours. So get your head over there if you want to. Did I post the link? I didn't, but you will find it on my Facebook page anyway. And so that brings us to our trusty random comment picker. Yeah, of course. Yeah, continue with recommended cookies. What are we looking at? Oh, you're kidding me, right? "86 comments. That's pretty good. Polygraph, thank you for the sentiment. I appreciate that a lot. Oh, you were the one like. Okay. Anyway. So let's keep our track running in the background. Turn it down a little. And also, for most importantly, loop it. I'm not going to do any master processing here now. It's just, I mean, just a sketch, not a full track, right? That's, by the way, also a great way to check a track. If it sounds good, if it's turned down and silent, then you did something right. Sorry, Gandalf, then you're missing out on this one, but here we go. It doesn't get more. 86. So you guys ready? Stefano, thanks for providing a giveaway copy. Winner, I will get in touch with you after the stream on the Facebook post, and likely Stefano will take care of you to get your rightful owned new library to you. You guys ready, guys and girls? That's nice background music to get some giveaway going. Okay, let's go. 3, 2, 1, go! That was not in time. Winner is Peter sent back Nielsen. That sounds very Dutch, Northern European. Anyway, Peter, the library is yours. So, not good luck, but congrats. Congratulations on winning that. I will get in touch on Facebook. Make sure to head over to the website to grab the library. It's really, really worth it. Great content. So what else is there to say other than we can stop the music now? Exactly in time. Perfect. So, Elements is out today on 0G. Grab it while it's hot. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I wish you all a wonderful night, afternoon, morning, midday, whatever time it is for you right now. Thanks so much for tuning in. I'm probably going to be live next week again. We are checking out Audio Ollie's new acoustic RCD, and I have some other stuff lined up as well. And hopefully, well, not next week, will be another 2 or 3 weeks, then we will return with night sessions. I have some work to finish on a certain album that's hopefully coming out soon. Maybe we can take a sneak peek into that. Cheers, everyone. I'll be around next week virtually at PMC, Production Music Conference. So if you are around there, just give me a holler, say hi. And my partner Ram will be there in person. So if you happen to be in LA and attend in person, say hi there as well. He's a very likable guy, and just enjoy the time there. Wish I could be there in person, but unfortunately the US allows Europeans to come back to the US only after November. So no PMC for me this year. Next year probably. In case you don't know, PMC is the Production Music Conference, the yearly conference from the Production Music Association. Especially interesting for people working in the field of production music, obviously. So, thanks so much. See you soon. Bye-bye. Leave your comments below and hit the subscribe and like button and all the good stuff in case you want to know more of that stuff that we're doing here. Cheers, and it was a pleasure. Thanks, Stefano. Great library. See you next time.